The item in this video is not a toy, nor is it intended as one. It should only be used under adult supervision. Misuse may result in serious injury or worse.
I am YouTuber. Today we review BB Aaron.
And from Umarex, guys, it is the Glock 19. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it.
Slash airsoft gun.
So
it's an airsoft gun, do not worry, it's not a real one.
Yes, so there it is. A CO2 airsoft gun, 6mm. And here are the 6mm pellets that we have for this. The same as the other Umarex, and you guys can check out the video if you're interested. Velocity is 350 feet per second, so coming out of there pretty fast. Pretty whipping. CO2 is 12 grams, which is what these are. So, and we'll show you how to install these momentarily, but there is the 12 gram.
Oh, and these aren't meant to be removed from the gun once they're in.
CO2 canister, that is correct, they're not.
We tested it, and all the air came out.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
And so, it back a little.
Yeah, so this is semi-auto, meaning that you have to pull the trigger every single time, but there's no cocking it or anything like that because it's CO2. 11 rounds for the clip, and this is licensed from Glock, of course, a Glock 19. All right, there it is. Let's take a look at it close up. See, the slide doesn't do anything. This thing, I don't believe, does this doesn't do anything, does it? This whole notch thing?
I don't think it does.
I think this was supposed to be a safety on the normal gun, or maybe this is. But these don't do anything, they're just molds. This thing and this thing right here. This is the clip release. This little button right here. Right there at the back of the trigger guard. And so the clip is kind of interesting. This is a well-designed clip. This is way better than the other one. So the idea here is that you pull this down.
Oh, you remember how they kept falling into the mag?
Yeah, and then you park it over here. So you can see, and then you can just load everything in there. And then you just press down on this, and it clicks back into place. You can see it pops up enough for the airstream to hit it once that is installed. And from there it goes on. So we're not going to load it right now.
Obviously not, we're inside.
But we are going to show you how to install a CO2 cartridge. So this comes out the back. There is this neat little Allen wrench designed in here, which is cool.
Hey, so you don't have to carry a wrench everywhere you go.
So these things are not, you can see there's a hole right there. These things are not self-healing. It's possible somebody makes one that is. I don't know if that's the case or not. I have no idea. These aren't. So I put one in there to see basically how it was going to do earlier. And then I tried to take it out because I thought I had read somewhere that you could. And all the gas came out, which kind of sounds like the compressed air cans if you guys have ever used those.
And like I said, I jumped back a bit towards here.
Yeah. And it was cold. It was like this was completely cold to the touch after I did that. It was all frosted over. It's kind of cool looking, actually.
But here's a new one, and we can also show you how loud it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, we might do that. Okay, so you can see there's the nozzle in there, and there's a threaded thing that holds it in place. So this is spring-loaded. This is pressurized. So once you need to take the clip out in order to install this to free up this Allen bolt. So once this is in and the bolt is in all the way, you'll I'll show you here. If you don't get this in there all the way, it'll slide. So have it in there so it's just laying on the bottom.
It'll also hiss once it's fully screwed.
Yeah, so you can. So we just do this, and you'll hear a sound
like that.
Like that. Stop turning at that point. Doesn't need to go any further, and then we just put this back in, and so this is just going to fire air. There's no, actually I don't think it'll fire without the clip. Let's try it. Oh, it will. So basically that's all it does. I didn't have the clip in it, so no clip. There's no BBs in this though, so, but it'll shoot out a blast of air out the front of this.
This thing sounds powerful. This is giving me hope.
Yeah. So this is kind of interesting.
Also, this thing's strong enough to penetrate the walls that we were using previously for our testing range.
Well, we haven't tested it yet. It does go a lot faster than the other one does. So the only way we're going to find that out for sure is to take this outside and to go shoot at some stuff. So let's do that very thing now.
Hey, let's go.
Okay guys, so one of the things we're going to be doing is test shooting it into a wall. And you can see there, I don't know if you can see this, let me see if I can pull it in. You can see it right there, shattered into a whole bunch of fragments. Well, so we did it with the other one too. We wanted to compare the two Umarex.
Hello, Daddy Long-Legged Spider.
And this has definitely got a lot more force to it. So,
Luckily, we'll be shooting at card stock, which won't hurt you.
shooting at paper, yeah. So we got
Besides
one
paper cuts, of course.
one target at 14 feet, the other one at 28 feet. So one of the things we're testing is just how many shots we can get out of a single cartridge. So I think we've already shot three. Yeah, so here. So Leo is going to shoot at the targets and shoot full clip out.
Oh.
Keep going. Okay, I think you're empty. Take out the clip and let's take a look.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leo's run it out. So let's go and... Oh, whoa, he actually hit the wire here. You can see he's got one fairly close to center. Not having too much trouble penetrating paper, obviously, here. And let's see if he got anything. No. Okay, so I'm gonna fire off a clip. So that was 13 shots. And we'll see how many more I'm able to get out of this. So one of the things, guys, if you put too many in here, what'll happen is you see this little depression right there? You actually, right here, it'll actually pop out of here. So you can't overfill this because you'll get it popping out of this hole right here. So that's kind of a neat feature. All right. All right, my turn.
Then I will go inspect the damages.
Okay. So that's out. Still going pretty well.
I am here to inspect the damages.
All right, let's go see how my grouping did. So this one you can see I got two.
No one has hit right here yet.
No, you hit above it. I hit to the side and to the other side. And then I got tired of shooting at this one. So I shot this one. And you can see there's one there, one down there. So I think we could easily get this thing. I think this thing is going to go, 60, 80 feet pretty easily. These are pretty light BBs though, plastic ones. Let's take down the target for the 14 and let's shoot just at this one, which is 35.
All right.
And we'll see how many of these we can get, but you can see it's going through readily without any issue. It's really hard to track them against green too much further back. So
all right, guys, let's go.
So we're gonna fire off a couple more clips, and what we're gonna do after that is try our box test. Okay, so this is Leo going for 35 feet.
All right, guys, let's see what I can do. I keep hitting the fence. Oh my god. Okay.
Check the clip. Okay. Okay, so let's see
I think most of them hit the fence.
what havoc Leo got up to. Oh, hey, you got closest. Closest to bullseye so far. All right, guys, we're gonna load it up. And I'm gonna take another swing here. Okay, I didn't fill this clip up completely because
The clip was being bad.
the clip doesn't like to hold these BBs for some reason. But
I wish there was a better clip system, guys, but here we go.
okay, here we go. The wind is blowing in. I can see these things are flying way past the edge of the building. Do you see that?
Yeah. Alright, guys, let's go. Follow me, let's go inspect the carnage.
All right, let's go see what this looks like here. And then we're gonna do the box testing.
Okay, so we have a hit right here, a bunch of hits right here and here.
Yeah, these are all mine. This is yours. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so this one this ring is Leo's. Everything else on here is mine, including that one fairly close to the target. So
Good work.
it just really,
Good work.
like, I think we could easily set this back another to like 50 feet, but it'd be, I think, fairly hard to hit the target.
Plus the wind is carrying them like over that fence.
No, it's not. It's not going. It's going to the edge of the building. That's about it. But there's electrical boxes and stuff over there that I don't want to come close to hitting because we're all about safety here, of course, guys. You know that. That's why you tune in. So we're going to take these down, take down targets, and we're going to set up the box to see what kind of, if we can actually get to go through the box, and keep continuing to shoot to see how long this cartridge will last. So far, it's gone through like almost 50 pellets so far. So, all right, we're going to set up the box. We'll be right back for that. Okay, here we go, Leo's box test. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay, guys. This time, guys, we're just gonna bring it to you. So check this out. This is pretty wild. You can see it's actually embedded in the ear, but it's gone right through the back.
Let me see.
See? It's gone right through the back.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna move this back another 7 feet. We're gonna try it at 21 feet and see if it actually penetrates at 21 feet. Okay, guys, here we are box testing at 21 feet. Okay. Let's go have a look.
Be here.
It didn't make it through, though.
There is in fact to be here.
Yeah, look, it's stuck. It got stuck. All right, so now we know. Now we know that we get penetration at 14 feet, but not at 21. All right, so
And with that outside adventure concluded, we are back inside.
yes. So this thing is definitely
A powerhouse.
it definitely has a lot more power than the other Umarex, which I think is possibly out of commission now, huh? Yeah. So this one is a lot of fun to shoot.
That one's out of commission because of the build of it. It just kept breaking, so.
Yeah. So this one is a lot of fun to shoot because you can whip through, 10 to 11 pellets in pretty short order. As fast as you could pull the trigger, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, if we would have had a good place to shoot some of the targets that were more than 35 feet, I just wasn't kind of in that alley. There's just electrical stuff and stuff I definitely didn't want to hit. But if I could figure out somewhat of a safe place to set up further targets, we definitely would do that. One of the things that is kind of interesting is at 14 feet, it was penetrating the box pretty much no problem. But at 21 feet, it wasn't doing it at all. In fact, it was getting stuck.
Oh, I remember that. There's like solid BB stuck in.
Yeah, so that was kind of interesting. So I'm wondering where the sweet spot is. I also am kind of curious now so we shot over 60 pellets and the CO2 is still doing okay. So definitely, I think you might be able to get to up to 100 before you need to change a cartridge. Maybe even more than that. I don't know. So I think one of the things we might do in a future video is actually do more testing with this. Set up something in the garage where with eye protection, we're going to shoot at things.
It needs eye protection because of the ricochet.
Right. So we're going to shoot at...
Safety first, kids. This channel's about safety.
Yes. So we're going to shoot at things like, you know, maybe some plastic soda bottles or maybe a glass bottle just to see what happens. Personally, I think it's going to shatter before it breaks glass. But it would be interesting to find out. So just some different things for us to test. Like the plastic on this packaging would be kind of interesting to shoot at because I think it would work to a certain degree, but I just don't know what that is. So we're not going to shoot at anything closer than 10 feet if we do it, obviously, because that wouldn't be safe. But, you know, we might try to hit that sweet range between 10 to 20 feet, somewhere in there. Just kind of play around with some different stuff. Maybe more cardboard things. Maybe we'll see what happens if we shoot like an army man with this. If it's going to explode the army man, or if it's going to explode the
plastic army
the
man.
BB itself. Yeah,
not actual army man.
Yeah, no, don't shoot these at humans. Don't do that.
Never.
We're certainly not doing that. Or anything alive. But we are, you know, just having some different targets to shoot at might be kind of interesting to see what it does. But if you're interested, let us know and look for that in a future video if we get enough interest in it. But anyway, for now, that's going to be the look at the Umarex Glock 19 CO2 airsoft gun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our look at this.
Oh, and if you want to see exclusive posts, displays, and much more, remember, you can always check the community post on our YouTube. You don't even need to leave the site. That's
right. It's all right here, guys. Haven't been doing a lot of that lately, but when we do it, it will be there from this point on. And of course, like I said, if you have not liked and subscribed, please do that. It helps channel a lot.
Oh, and share it with every person you can, or the merrier.
If there is a blue subscribe notification and comments available, feel free to use those as well. But there it is. One last look at the Umarex Glock 19 CO2 airsoft pistol.
See you all later.
We'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.